Hey, what's going on? It's me, DejaVu, hanging out with you in the studio just in time for the holiday season. You know what? We play a lot of your favorite songs, but we have the holiday songs as well. And when you have an artist that you know and then you get to know even better, it makes the deal all the sweeter. We have our girl, Hailey Kilgore, in the building. Hey, Hailey.
Hey.
Now, people might know you as Jukebox from Raising Kanan. Let me tell you, you look a whole lot different.
Yeah.
When I say the acting is superb because
Thank you.
it's a whole different thing. All right, so you're here hanging out with us, talking about your new holiday single, Silent Night. Mm-hmm. Give me some details. Why did you decide to do it? When did you do it?
It was kind of a beautiful accident. And as an artist, as a creative, we love beautiful incidents. I wasn't even planning on recording a Christmas song initially. And I was working with an incredible producer. His name is Drew Scott. He's so sweet. We were in LA just doing an R&B session, vibing. Uh-huh. And I don't even know why I started humming Christmas music. And he was like, we should just record really quick. And so within 10 minutes, he got on the piano, and he's brilliant and so artistic and came up with a beautiful arrangement of the song. And I went in the booth and we did it in 2 or 3 takes.
Wow.
And I'm really happy that it's out. So
how did you pick that particular one versus, this Christmas or Joy to the World? How did you settle on Silent Night?
Yes. It was my grandmother's favorite Christmas song.
Aww.
And so I always I'm humming that song because she loved it. It's our second Christmas without her. And it felt fitting. Mm-hmm. And so it really, to me, feels like I'm honoring her in a way. So, yeah, it's really sweet.
I do understand. This is my first without mine. Yes.
I'm sorry.
So, but you know what? Now that you have given us this gift, this Silent Night, maybe I'll be rocking it. Why don't you give us a little taste? Can you give us a little note?
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Let's do a little something.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright.
Oh my gosh! Woo! All right, so we got the song. We're talking about the holidays. Give me something that's a favorite tradition of yours during the holiday season.
I love to cook.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, specialties,
yes,
please.
Ma'am. Yes, I will do the full holiday feast. I love a baked ham.
Nice.
We gotta have the greens.
Yeah, come on.
The mac and cheese.
What? Okay, so wait, because mac and cheese is a whole big deal.
Oh yeah, this is a thing.
I know.
It's a thing.
When did this become like the huge thing? Okay, so
and it's funny to me because Tiny, is that her name?
Yes.
The TikTok. That's how.
Yeah,
that's how we make. That's how we make our mac and cheese. So I was like, oh, everybody's mind is blown right now.
Everybody's mind is blown. It seems like, okay, we didn't see our elders or aunties or somebody cooking it before back in the day. But anyway,
I'm glad it blows your mind.
Exactly. But are you a roux girl or no eggs girl? How do you do yours?
No eggs.
You know what? Get out. I can't. We had a connection. No, but you know what?
No.
I add the egg, but I can't, if I'm at somebody's potluck, I can't tell if they've added the egg or if they've added the roux.
I like a stiff mac and cheese, though.
Me too, because now it's so soupy.
It's not, there's soup and then there's pasta.
I need it to be stiff.
And it's going to be, yes.
And I would like the corner personally, because I like a little crunch on the corner.
Yes, the corners.
Yes. Okay, so you do that. Are you going to be here in New York City area, or are you going back to wherever?
Yes, ma'am. We're going to be doing New York, and we're going to be doing Christmas in my home this year.
Oh, my gosh. So you're really hosting. Okay, so how many people?
Well, I'm going to do a Christmas party, and that'll be probably 25, 30 people.
So
I love to host.
Oh, I was about to say, you're doing a party and you're cooking?
I like to host.
Come on now.
So, yeah, I love to have everybody come over. I like to do activities, pajamas.
Do you do the games and all that?
We do the games. And then, of course, there's going to be cocktails because...
Come on now. You have a special one?
The Twisted Peppermint cocktail we're going to try. We also do coffee nudges.
What's a coffee nudge?
So my mom and dad, when I was old enough, they introduced me to coffee nudges, but that's coffee, Kahlua, Bailey's, and then whatever spiced rum that you
nice.
prefer. So
okay, see, this might be a whole separate thing for you. We need to have that on camera.
Listen, I'll be the holiday,
We love it. We love it. All right, Hailey, so take us back a little bit. I saw that you started singing when you were young. How did you determine that you really had the voice? How did you know? Did you have to go and sing in front of mom, auntie, listen to this? Or did you kind of like know?
I got in trouble. That's when I knew. I think I was always singing my whole childhood, but what happened was my parents got called into a conference with my teacher, and
because you were singing?
So I would take my 2-minute bathroom breaks, but she was taking them kind of frequently, and I was trying to, like, is something wrong? Like, do I need to? And then she got a call from the teacher that was in the classroom next door to the bathrooms. And she was like, she's singing.
Oh, my gosh.
It was like carrying through the vents into the classroom. But she said she called them in because she didn't want to get upset with me because she realized my talent and wanted to recognize it.
That's beautiful.
And so she wanted to nurture it, but she was like, but also we got to make it so that she
you can't be doing this for 2 minutes. Singing. Oh, wait. So was it the acoustics in the bathroom?
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
How old were you?
Singing they said I was singing like Whitney Houston, Celine Dion. Like I was singing. So I think just like having the sound bounce off the walls and stuff, I think that was.
Oh my gosh. See, normal folks just be doing it in the mirror. You said, let me get these acoustics together. Right. It was just innate in you, huh?
That's just what I would do. That was my safe space. And then they introduced me to the music room at Mount Scott Elementary School. And that was another day that changed my life because I was introduced to the piano and I was introduced to strings. And
do you play?
Like, I like to say no and then kind of just pleasantly surprise people. Okay. I love to produce. I produce a lot of my own songs. I play by ear.
Oh, that's even better.
So that's why I say I like to surprise people. Because I'm not somebody that sat and played scales with a teacher for years and years and years. But yeah, I have a deep respect for people that can play a lot of instruments. That's Drew. Literally, he can play any instrument. Like the producer of Silent Night can play it. I mean, it's crazy. Drew, I'm inspired by Adam Blackstone.
Yes.
That's like my big brother. I adore him. So yeah, anybody that can play an instrument, I'm like, yes, that's all right.
So you have this singing skill, and you have something in common with somebody else on Raising Kanan, I believe. Patina, you guys both are Broadway stars. You are doggone Tony nominated. Listen, sis, she's so humble. You are a freaking Tony nominated star. Tell us about how you got on Broadway.
Yeah, I always knew I wanted to be in New York. It was never not an option to move to New York. I came here for college to get a BFA in fine arts. And I also wanted to be able to teach the American Dramatic Academy.
Nice.
And I was in school for like 5 months. And I got a random call from Bernie Telsey. And if you're an actor or in the theater world, you know that Bernie Telsey is like the top casting agent in the Broadway community. Like he's one of the best. Bernie Telsey. Let me write that down. Craig Burns. They're the best and they're amazing people. But I remember it was like, I don't know who I don't know who this person is. But they were like, we're doing a show. We're bringing back the revival of Once on This Island. And we're looking for our star. And we found your videos on YouTube. Can you please come and audition? Okay, wait.
So what did you post on YouTube?
Oh, man. I wanted to be Beyonce so bad. It's like I would post singing videos. And, well, my mom and dad would post singing videos of me in gospel choir, just singing in my bedroom, singing in the living room. Like anytime I could perform, we would film it.
Were you acting out anything when you were singing? I mean, what caused them? Because 50 million people put up their videos singing. Yeah. What was it about you? Star quality they saw?
Maybe.
Come on.
I think they knew. My parents knew that I wanted to be a performer, and my parents were performers too.
Oh, okay.
So
gotcha.
They'd been a part of the business, and they knew what it would take. My dad pushed me, and my mom nurtured me and challenged me in all the right ways. So that when I was 19 years old and got a random call when I'm walking down the sidewalk on 72nd Street, I could go in and do what I do. So
were you nervous, or did you say like, terrified. I have this in the bag?
I was so scared. The only saving grace was that my first semester in college, the song they gave me for class was the song that she sings in the show.
No,
that
ma'am.
was literally that and Home from the Wiz. Those were the two songs.
That
so I was
had
like,
to be.
Oh, thank God! I already know the song.
How crazy is that? Because they say, listen, your steps are already ordered. Everything is already ordained. There was a reason why you had to learn that song, so you already felt comfortable with that.
But I was still scared.
Yeah. But
and
that's
they were
crazy.
seeing every talented African American, Caribbean, Black African actress, singer that they could. They saw everyone, and so the fact that they called and asked me to go in there blew my mind. And two, I saw they did a world search, and it was like stressful. And then 3 days later, I got a call, and I was like, "Hey, can you leave school, please?"
Oh my gosh! Okay, so how did your parents react? They were in the business, but what did they say?
I think my mom passed out. I think she fell out. I actually think she fell out. Because I remember I called her, and then it went quiet on the other end of the phone, and I was like,
"Ma, are you there?"
Hello. But when I actually got my official offer, my mom was in Amsterdam because my parents travel, and she was like, it was 3:00 in the morning, and she was like, "Oh my God." She was so excited.
That is so good. I know they are so proud of you.
Yeah.
All right, so you went from Broadway, you did some other things, and then you got the deal to do Raising Kanan.
Yeah.
How did that come about? And did you know Patina from Broadway?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Patina had played my mom on a show before. So we knew each other.
Okay.
We were very close. So I think that translates very well
Exactly.
on the show. But
Yes.
we did a Into the Woods at the Hollywood Bowl together, and she played my mom. And what was I doing? I was filming Respect, the Aretha Franklin movie, in Atlanta at the time.
She just drops that. I was filming Respect, little nuggets.
Just that one Jennifer Hudson, Marlon Wayans, Forest Whitaker movie. I was in Atlanta, and I told my team, I was like, I keep getting offered these princess roles and super girly roles, and I loved that. Every opportunity that I've had, I've absolutely loved. I just knew that I want to be an artist, and I wanted to go deeper. And as a female, and as an African American female, one, it's limited. The jobs are limited, opportunity is limited. And they called and said, well, this role is not a princess role, and I think it's grit. They knew it was grittier and had depth, and so I was very excited, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm taking that. That's mine.
That's yours.
That's my role right there." And yeah, here we are.
And here you are.
Yeah.
Girl, you've been killing the game. And
Thank you.
because I'm nosy, I was on your IG. I see that you have something else coming in January. Is that something else happening on Broadway?
Yeah, I'm going back to Broadway.
Come on, talk to us about Hadestown.
January 17th, I'll be back on Broadway as Eurydice in Hadestown.
Now, what role is that? What does she do?
Oh, she is. She's everything. They call her the little songbird. She's a young girl that's been alone her whole life, and she's been through a lot of trials and tribulations. And when we meet her in the show, she's hardened. And she goes through this journey. Hadestown is based off of a Greek tragedy. Orpheus, Persephone, Hades, and Eurydice. And so she goes on this journey. I don't want to give away too much.
Okay, don't give away
story,
too much.
But there's a journey that happens very much like in Once on This Island. And there's change.
Okay.
I'm just excited by depth.
Yeah.
Anything that's got grit to it. That's what I'm attracted to.
I love it because
Come down to the Walter Kerr, guys. Come on down.
Listen, when we see you here and then see what you are doing on screen and even soon on stage, it's amazing. We can see the depth. We see it. So what's next for you outside of the Broadway thing? What else do you want to be doing?
I want to focus on music. I was scared of music for a long time.
Why?
I don't know. I'm a perfectionist, and I work really, really hard. And the music business is nothing is promised, and nothing is assured. So I think that really what God was doing for me was giving me these acting opportunities and these incredible accolades, and the resume that I have. It was all preparing me to step into my own.
Yeah.
And I have creative control and create my own art. So yeah, I definitely want to invest invest in music.
So you said that you were in love with Beyonce and all this stuff.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
do you think that you have found your own voice as a singer now?
Yes, and that's been the cool part about the last 6 years is I've been kind of quietly in the studio just creating and making good art, making bad art, making short art, making extremely long pieces of art. Just finding what I like and listening to different artists, whether I'm listening to Femi Kuti, Beyonce, Alicia Keys, Celine Dion. I love the divas, Orb Theater, Bernadette Peters, Patti LuPone. Just finding my own story sonically. So I'm excited. I think the album's. There's an album.
Okay, there's an album coming?
There's an album coming.
All right, so we have Silent Night.
Yes, Silent Night right now. It's
And
out
how
now.
do we get this?
Yeah, it's on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms.
It's available on all streaming platforms. There's visualizers on YouTube. You can just type in Hailey Kilgore Silent Night, and it will pop up. You can listen to me on Spotify on their new holidays playlist, which was like, oh, so exciting. And on Apple Music on their R&B Christmas playlist too.
And most importantly, we'll be hearing it on WBLS.
Yes, WBLS, okay.
Come on now. All right, so we cannot wait to see what you're doing in the future. Will we be seeing you again in Raising Canaan? Yes, she's like,
You know I don't want 50 coming. I don't want 50 coming after me. I'm not saying nothing.
Oh my gosh, because you know 50.
They love their secrets.
I know.
They love their secrets.
But the fact that
Over
it's been able
on
to
Power.
sustain itself and the story just keeps evolving, that's dope.
Yes, that's Sasha Penn.
Yes.
You know, our showrunner, he is so invested in us, and we are, as the actors, are so invested in our characters. Like Makai scares me every year because it's just like every year he like elevates every season, and even Patina being the leader that she is, you know, it's a very male dominant show and franchise, and so for her to be Raquel Thomas and to be the top dog is like the best for me. It's amazing. And London and Malcolm and everybody, I love everybody there, and it's a big blessing. It's a massive blessing for sure.
Well, you have blessed us with your presence. Thank you for stopping by. Much success on the song and on the dinner party.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Do you have your pajamas? You already got everything?
You know what? I actually just ordered them from Ralph Lauren. They're Ralph Lauren pajamas, and everybody got a different print. Now, if I make everybody happy, that's another question. But you know,
no, you're gonna be happy. You gonna wear these pajamas during this party,
and you're going to like it.
You're going to like it.
Yeah.
Hailey Kilgore, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.